Hey everyone, it's Sam here from Sugar Spun Run, and today I'll be showing you how to make Buckeye Brownies. You've probably heard of Buckeye candies before. I even have a video that I've already shared here, but today I'm going to be showing you how to make Buckeye Brownies. That's right, a nice brownie layer with a peanut butter Buckeye topping. To begin, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, you are going to need 12 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm using unsalted butter, and I've gone ahead and melted this in my microwave. And next, I'm going to be adding some granulated sugar. This is 1 2/3 cup of granulated sugar. And we'll also add 3/4 cup of cocoa powder. Now just use a spoon or a spatula to stir these ingredients together until they're nicely combined. Now we'll add some eggs. I have 2 large eggs and 1 large egg yolk here, and I'm just going to use a fork to lightly beat these before I add them into my brownie mixture. We'll add a tablespoon of water to this and a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. All right, stir everything together again. All right, this is smelling amazing. We are going to set it aside, and we are going to need a separate bowl for our flour. Here we have 1 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour. We'll add a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Stir this together. Okay, bring back your chocolate brownie batter, and we are going to add this flour mixture in and stir until it's well combined. Now that your brownie batter is ready, you are going to need a 9 by 13 baking pan. I've lined mine with parchment paper, but you can instead grease and flour this or spray it with baking spray. I'm just going to pour my brownie batter evenly into this pan, and I'll just use my spatula to spread it so that it's an even layer. We will bake this in our 350 degree Fahrenheit oven for about 25 minutes. Once these brownies have finished baking, let them cool completely. While they're cooling, we are going to make the next layer of our Buckeye Brownies, and for that you are going to need 2 cups of creamy peanut butter. Now you want your peanut butter to be in a heat-proof bowl because we are going to be adding 1/2 cup or 1 stick of butter to this. And we're going to pop this in our microwave where we'll heat it for about 15-second increments, stirring really well in between each one until your butter is completely melted and you have a nice smooth mixture. We'll add a teaspoon of vanilla extract to our mixture for some flavor. And stir that together. And we'll gradually add 2 1/4 cups of powdered sugar until the sugar is nicely incorporated into this peanut butter mixture. Now, as you're adding your powdered sugar into your mixture, it's going to get pretty dry and difficult to stir. So at this point, we can add our milk to make things a little easier for us. I'm going to be adding a tablespoon of milk to this mixture. So this mixture is very thick, and it's supposed to be, and now we are ready to put it over our brownies. Now you want your brownies to be completely cooled before you add any of this Buckeye topping. I'm just gonna drop the fudge evenly over the brownies, and I'll just use my spoon to kind of work it out a little bit. And you can use a spoon or a knife to smooth it evenly over your Buckeyes, but there is a little trick I like to do. I'll show you that in a second. After I've spread out the peanut butter just a little bit, I like to take a piece of wax paper and lay this evenly over the peanut butter, and then just use my hands to even out the peanut butter layers so you have a nice smooth Buckeye topping. Then just to get everything really smooth, I'll use the back of a spoon to flatten the surface. Now, no Buckeye recipe would be complete without a chocolate coating, and the same goes for these Buckeye Brownies. You are now going to need 1 1/2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and we're going to add 6 tablespoons of butter. And we'll heat this in our microwave in 15-second intervals, stirring really well in between each one until the chocolate and butter are completely melted and your mixture is smooth. Now that our chocolate and butter mixture is melted and smooth, we'll just pour this evenly over our peanut butter topping. Now the hardest part about these Buckeye Brownies is just waiting for that chocolate to cool so that it's firm and easy to cut so that you get nice, clean Buckeye Brownie squares. It's going to take about 30 to 60 minutes for that chocolate to firm up, and once it has, you'll just want to use a large knife and dig in. And there you have it, Buckeye Brownies. You've got your chewy chocolatey brownie base, your peanut butter Buckeye filling, and of course that nice chocolate coating on top. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe, and if you try it out, please leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hey, if you guys enjoyed today's Buckeye Brownie recipe, I really hope you'll consider subscribing and even hit that notification bell down there. If you enjoyed today's recipe, here are a few others you might like as well.